totally break and jump up on your chair if you get one or the other. Who's got the Thassa's Oracle?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey guys, before we get this started, I just want to give a huge shout out to Moxfield. This trip and this video would not be possible without them. It is the best deck building website on the entire internet. I say this with zero hyperbole. It's got all the coolest decks, all the best brewers are on there, it's got all the best features. It's incredible. The support that they offer through their Discord and through Twitter is unparalleled, and it's free. Go make an account, give us a follow, support their Patreon. Thank you to Moxfield for helping us fill this void in content and coverage and getting us in there as eyes on the ground. Thank you again, and let's get on the road. We're on the way. Got Pops in the car, heading to the train station.
The doors will open on both sides of the train. For elevator service, please exit the left.
That's where I'm gonna meet Veggie. So, heading to my car ride. We're waiting for Veggie Wagon. We'll see when Veggie gets here. I want to do a lot of high-fiving with him, I think. We got Veggie here. We're gonna be best friends, if we weren't best friends before this,
Oh my God.
we're gonna be best friends by the end of today. I'm so ready for this. Oh, it's spicy sausage. We've all seen this movie. Alan and Veggie on the road. We're a ways into Mass here, and there's like literal pieces flying off of this truck hitting the window right now. Pieces of wood flying off of it. So we're gonna try to go around it. Feels good though. Me and Veggie in the car, in the Veggie Wagon. Veggie's car has no AC, so we've just got like air blowing on us. But
Yeah, you can hit the Patreon at no.
Hey, look, we got a little Christmas tree farm out there. It's pretty out here for sure. It's been non-stop greenery. So on the road, we passed the final destination truck. We made it through. So gotta love that.
I think a bit of backstory about the event really helps at this point. This is the third year that Commander Sealed has happened. The first year was very small. The second year, they had about 50-something people. And this year, they've gotten 4 times that. They topped out in the 250s, which is absolutely incredible. They raised over $14,000 overall. But the way the event works, you make a sealed Commander deck. It was 2 packs of Commander Legends, 2 packs of Commander Legends 2, a pack each of Modern Horizons 1 and 2, a Mystery Booster, and a double feature. And then 1 pack was either Time Spiral or Double Master. And then there were 8 more packs randomly chosen from packs released from about War of the Spark on. So there was a really big pool to be able to choose from. The best part was that cards that would normally be banned in Commander, like your Emrakuls or Channels and that sort of stuff, were actually not banned in this format. So you could play with whatever you want, as well as the test print cards from the mystery boosters. So you saw a lot of really wild stuff out there. And I think that's the biggest draw to this event, was the unknown factor, and really appealed to the brewer in everybody.
Anyway, let's get back on the road. We made it. We're here at the Mohawk Valley Welcome Center because I have to go pee-pee. There's like a whole landscape thing with the playground and a bridge and a boat. We're gonna do a little bit of sightseeing while we're here. I'm gonna go over to that bridge, and it's like there's a whole thing here. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot to see. So we're gonna do some exploring.
And you
while
can
we're
pee
here.
wherever you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna pee everywhere. That's why I stopped. Do not climb over or under the fence. Neither over nor under. There's a boat over there on the near the entrance. There was a boat. So this train is long too. Long train. This is probably Saffron Olive showing up in his trailer. We just got off the exit. We're finally off 90. We're 12 minutes away. Woo! We're so close. I can smell it. I can smell it. Turns out the smell was veggie all along. We made it to the Airbnb. And this is the haunted attic. So we're not going to show the rest of the Airbnb, just these wall stains. And oh, clearly haunted attic.
Clearly haunted.
I think it's the garbage plate is the junkyard plate. We'll find out. And we got pictures of dogs all over the inside of this spot. So we got the whole spot lined with dogs. This thing is absolutely gnarly. Came with bread. It's unclear how to apply the bread, but boy, it's good. I'm tucking in, and I'm gonna run out of steam before I get through this one. This is.
All right, we're out here at the thing. I'm chilling with the bullies. Bufftown bullies are here chilling. We got like 3 out of 8 of them or something like that. We got good people all though for sure. We got a spicy pod right now too. Can we move this in here? Can we see them all? There you go. We got Dalsum. We got Timna Kamal. We got Corvold, and we got Timna Tana. So it's gonna be spicy.
This party was such a blast to be able to attend and such a great icebreaker. Huge props to Gunnar and his workplace for being able to put this on and creating an environment for people to kind of celebrate before the event.
We left the party. Three of the people in our Airbnb got an Uber home, but I am getting a ride home with none other than the man himself, Charles. And Charles, as the mono white guy, is wearing all white and has a small white car. We are in it. We'll have to show it from the outside. It's the most Charles thing ever. It's Charles is smiling and being very humble, but Charles has a fucking cool car.
It's all right.
All right, so we're pulling up at the event.
Destination is on the right.
I learned this morning that the hairspray I got was a mousse and not a hairspray, but I think things are okay. The venue is this weird mall that's converted. It's an old factory that's converted into a mall. It's a really cool space. There's small shops everywhere. It is like a f***ing crazy ass maze. But we did find how to get up there. It's from these crazy old factory staircases. This is it. It's a very cool space. It's loud in here already. You can hear it. But the squad's in here. This place is filled with people. It's looking f***ing dope. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of space. People are sitting a fair ways apart. And there's the registration line, so I'm going to go get on that.
The layout of the space itself was great. There was a ton of open air and lots of room for everybody, like I mentioned. And as you got online to register, you got to pass all of the vendors and all of the artists, as well as supply booth. They were giving out free water. And then once you got your badge and your name tag, you would continue all the way across to register with the judges on a separate line. So the line moved really, really quickly. Everybody was extremely helpful and happy to be there. I was so psyched to see how fast the line moved.
Tell me a little bit about the event structure, if you will.
So we are going to be doing about 1 hour of build time and trading. We're going to divide each table up into basically pods of 2. So each table is a pod, and 2 pods will be able to trade with each other after they open their 17 packs. And from that, they're going to build a full-on commander deck out of whatever they open and trade for. And then we'll be playing 3 rounds of Swiss with a cut to top 4.
What are you guys using to generate the rounds? Are you using any sort of software? Are you using Squirebot, or what's working with that?
So we've elected not to go with Squirebot. One of my floor judges, Eric, wrote a great program specifically for this event that'll do pairing, scorekeeping, the whole 9.
Oh, awesome! So you got the custom thing. I like to hear that. Are there any issues you could see coming up? Anything that you are on the lookout for?
The biggest things I'm on the lookout for is basically stuff that any head judge on the lookout for is bad stuff TM.
It's been incredible seeing the response to this project. Like, I think I've said it over and over again. The fact that people have jumped on this event over and over again has been absolutely incredible. So thank you again, Graydon, for the work you put in.
Well, thank you for coming out and supporting this. Without the players, without a supporting base, there's nothing going on here. So
absolutely.
Such a great turnout. Really gets me pumped up and excited for this.
So it is hypothetically possible in this seal pool, because both Theros and Strixhaven are in the seal pool, to pull Thassa's Oracle and Tainted Pacts.
I think we're getting there, all right? Somebody's going to totally break and jump up on your chair if you get one or the other. Who's got the Thassa's Oracle?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm currently having a hard time getting my hair and the mic in the shot without fully extending my hand. I wish there was a way to do a wider view, but those are just personal problems.
The energy before the games actually started was just massive. People who had been there last year kind of knew what was going on and what to expect, but everybody whose first time it was so, you could just feel the electricity about how excited they were to do something that was so outside of the normal for Commander games.
Do you have any strategies?
I've played Sealed before. I played
Okay.
Commander before, so I figure this can't be that different, right? You just mash them together.
A lot of the people I've talked to is like, my other favorite format is Sealed. So I think there is a lot of crossover for this. Are there any particular commanders that you're looking for out of the Sealed packs?
I really would like to open a 5-color commander. I don't really care which one, but I'll take any 5-color commanders when I play all my good stuff.
That's also another thing I'm hearing from, like, everybody wants that 5-color because it opens up the possibility of that whole pool.
Although they have this trading thing, which is pretty intriguing. That's probably the most interesting part. So I think if I have a strategy, it's to like find my 2 or 3 good colors and then trade everything else to get more cards in my color.
Literally going to be taking any colors I'm not in and taking that stack and saying, hey, I'm in green, you're in blue, I will trade you all this blue for all that green.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Have you been to the other ones that they've done?
This is the first time I've been. No, we had the like COVID stuff going on.
Right, yeah, there's a whole thing, yeah.
This is the first one I made it to, but I'm super hyped for it. There's a ton of people here. I think we had, like 4 times as many people, seats as last year, and it sold out, so...
It went from a 64-person event to like a 250-something person event, which is so awesome for a charity event.
Yeah, oh, that's exactly what you want.
We sat down on table 34, seat 3, and I sit down and look who comes over. But f***ing Dio from the Bufftown Bullies over here. So we're sitting right next to each other, separate pods, but same table. So there you go. Off to it. One more time. Seatmates. Chilling with buddies. We're down a person on the sealed pod, so I'm really worried about not having optimal trades. So hopefully that's something. Hopefully seat 2 shows up. Otherwise, things are going to get a little narrow over here. We'll see though. We got there. We got our 4th. We got a 4th player in our pod in our sealed pool. So we made it. We got a 4th person. So we got the full trade pool. I'm stoked right now.
So, introductions. My name is Gray. I will be your head judge for today. I'm assisted by a great judge staff. I have Lauren, Eric, and Steven. We are here to make this experience as fun and enjoyable for everyone as possible. This event is only possible because of people like yourselves continuing to support causes like the Trevor Project. 17 packs, and once we have all the packs handed out, then we'll come around and give everyone a little payment stickers commemorating the event. Again, any questions, comments, or concerns, raise your hand, call the judge, and I'll tell you that you're wrong. As soon as you have your packs, you start opening and trading.
Opening and trading. Guess who knows who wants a card?
You two f***ing clowns really sit next to each other?
Yeah, because how are you?
Good.
Apparently don't know how to sign up for
This is the spikiest table of all time.
Yo, you want to see some spice? That's like, oh snap, that's an infinite combo. Oh snap, that's also an infinite combo. Oh snap, that's an Archicomba dragon.
This was the moment that everybody was most excited for, cracking these packs. I had spent the entire morning interviewing people about what their strategies were, what their deck building strategies were, what cards they were hoping for, what their trading strategies were, which is unheard of. The fact that you get to break these packs open and trade with the people at your table was such a wild concept and something that everybody had ideas about how it would go moving into it. And once you start cracking those packs, it's all out the window. I started breaking these and just looking for something that was maybe in like 3 colors that had a strategy I kind of like. I ended up building Baal, Lord of Murder, which is a legendary god from Commander Legends Baldur's Gate. And it's a 4/4 in black, green, red. So we're junding them out right now. And it's face matched my playmat, which is super important. Aesthetics are everything. It's a 4/4 legendary creature god. It says as long as your life total is less than or equal to half of your starting life total, Baal Lord of Murder has indestructible, which is an interesting concession to the indestructibility of the old gods, or what they tried to do with the Amonkhet gods. I don't feel like it functions quite as well, but his second ability, whenever another non-token creature you control dies, put a 1/1 counter on target creature and goad it. And I was able to use this ability to great effect throughout the game. I didn't have a consistent recursion engine, so I wasn't able to do it constantly and like maybe grow my own creatures or goad every creature, but I was able to do it consistently about once a turn because I had cool things that would generate tokens, and it worked really well. So it was a really good strategy as far as keeping other players off of my back while I was trying to build a board state. There were a lot of very strong creatures out there, but it didn't end up really popping off until my 3rd match.
Warren, Eric, or Steven's rulings, you do have the right to appeal. I am your head judge.
Round 2 starting now. We got
Bullshit.
bullshit. We got double Animar in the pod. So these 2 fucking jokers. We got double Animar. So this is gonna be. We got Astral Flame and Seth Cross as well. So we got and Joe. Yeah, Joe. It's absolutely a pleasure. I'm looking forward to this pod. Take it away, man. Whenever you're ready. I'm keeping my 7. I'll let you know how it goes.
Oh my god! All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
This is the 3rd time this motherfucker has Green Suns. Where's the stupid Green Sun? We on Green Suns?
It's right there.
Green Suns. This is the 3rd time he's Green Suns.
Grab a vigor.
4 vigor, and I've blown that motherfucker up twice now. This is the 3rd. I told him I'd throw him over the edge of this shit if he did it again, and he did it again.
Oh my god! All right.
That's the end of me. Dead to Miram. Miram murdered my ass for 8 Exaxes. Big dead.
You're right.
We're completing initiative dungeons here. We're Green Sunsing for Vigor 3 times. We're getting murdered by Exaxes. This game is wild. The Monarch and Initiative got switched around literally every fucking turn. This has been amazing. I need to rally right now. We're going for the chimichanga. I saw chimi on the menu and I was in. Let's go. Round 3. We're on round 3 right now. Awesome. And what do we got for commanders? We're looking at Jan Jansen. We got Anjay, and all right. We got some good commanders. This should be a good one. I'm pumped about this game.
Dean, this is your event. First of all, I want to say, with the absolute hubris and speak for every single person here, thank you so much for putting on this event, and thank you for putting on an event that is just like so focused on the community and on charity and on all that stuff. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank everybody for coming. I really appreciate it. Thank you everybody who donated. If you didn't come and you donated, thank you. Yeah.
Where did the idea for this come from?
This came from a desire to do a limited Commander format before we had Commander Legends. So my friends and I kicked around some ideas. We didn't think we could actually draft enough packs for Commander Legends or for Commander because it would take so long. So sealed and then trade. It's a compromise.
So that has always been the format, has been sealed and then trade?
Yes, since 2019.
In the last few years, there were less packs, is that correct?
Last year was 17. I think year 1 was 16 packs, yes.
Okay. And obviously, we've got 4 times the turnout as we did last year. And the year before that was like you guys did it in a small game shop.
Yes.
What other takeaways are there from this year?
I think the number one takeaway is that we can go bigger next year and we can raise more money for our charities again. So
awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing it. The 30-second tournament report. Where's your head at?
I don't know. I'm just overwhelmed. It's been a crazy day, and I'm so grateful to everybody who came. I'm really humbled by the turnout, and I'm so proud that we were able to raise the amount of money that we were for Trevor. It's really all about that for me. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
How big was your team that helped with this event?
We had a lot of people who did invisible things. It was probably a lot bigger than the 15-ish people that I know of. We had a lot of volunteers. It was a group effort.
Thank you so much, and congratulations on such an awesome event. This is really, really beautiful, so thank you so much.
Thank you, absolutely. Hope to see you here next year.
Here with Moxfield, talking to top 4 finalist Elizabeth.
Liz.
How was your experience today?
Pretty good. I did this last year and it was really fun, so I'm happy to be back this year, and just being able to, I like the trading element of the build, but it was really fun to just scramble a deck together, and yeah.
What did you play?
I played the Master Chef background with Sark Volk Deathbringer.
Your games you swept, were they hard fought, or was it easy claps?
It got harder as we went along.
Liz, thank you so much for taking a few minutes.
Yep, thank you for having me on your show.
Anthony, how was your day today?
It's been great. This is my first time coming to this event. Honestly, so much fun to do. It's a great cause, great people. Everyone's just so excited to be hanging out, and just such a fun thing to do. I've never done Commander Sealed like this.
Now, did you go into the Sealed experience with a strategy? Were you gonna I'm gonna look for this card or this commander or trade in X ways? Did you have any sort of a strategy going into it?
So I actually spoke with some friends. We came up with a bunch of strategies, like, oh, what if you force one color, do one thing? None of that actually worked. We have an hour to build a deck and trade. I'm just gonna make what I can and go from there. I did Abomination of Llanowar.
Were you able to trade with your pod to get enough elves to make that thing pop off?
So it's for the colors. I'm not actually full elf
focused.
I had a terrible pool for the actual legendary creatures, and I just had to get anything I could for Golgari colors. So there are some elf synergies. I have killed one person with commander damage. For the most part, though, it's just kind of like a 3-mana, maybe 3/3. So
okay, all right. Hey, listen, that's no slouch though. Were the games just easy peasy, wrap them up, clap cheeks, or were they hard fought? You went to tooth and nail?
All the time. There's at least one instance it came down to one life, another instance where a random attack and a chump block at the end turned out that they had a Embercleave in hand and almost killed me. Listen, I'm just happy I made it this far.
Yep.
If I win, great. If not, I came out here to have a good time, hang out with friends, and it's a great time.
Well, congratulations on making top 4. I'm going to stick around. I'm going to watch this match, and I'm going to we'll see what happens afterwards. But thank you so much for taking a few minutes, Anthony.
Of course, thank you very much. Have a good one.
All right, Chris, you are in the top 4.
Yes.
What are you playing?
I have Jetmir.
Jetmir. I got absolutely clapped up by a Jetmir deck earlier today. Chris, thank you so much for taking a second. Congratulations on top 4, and best of luck in this match coming up.
Thank you. Yeah.
Do you have any strategies going into it, or is it just play creatures and punch you on turn 10?
Just over the best. It's the Havoc Festival's been my friend today.
Oh yeah? All right, that's awesome to hear.
Havoc Festival gymnastics.
Well, it looks like the judges are coming over to give you guys the lowdown, so I'm going to step away. Thank you so much, Chris.
Yeah, take it easy.
We're here with Moxfield and top 4 finalists. I've got Venom. Is that the name?
My name's Mike, but I'm a level 2 judge in the area. I've been in the community for over 20 years, so everybody knows me as Venom.
Okay. All right.
Mike. Yeah.
How was your experience this weekend?
It was a ton of fun. There was a lot of different decks that I saw built. The trading was really fun because you got to really customize your deck. And everybody I played against was awesome. It was something where even as people were trying to figure out what they were doing, everybody was really, just working together, moving the game along, finding things to do. So,
have you played in this event before?
I did play last year, and
okay.
I judged the year before.
Thank you so much, Mike. I really, really appreciate you taking a few minutes.
You're welcome.
So this is the final pod right now. These guys are... It seems like it's not that crazy. My man over here is unsleeved with no playmat, like an absolute beast. We got some elves doing crazy shit. Jetmir's out there holding it down.
I was at 37.
Infinite tokens fully representing here in the middle.
No, that's not. You went 2. You're taking the floor.
Infinite tokens everywhere. There is a priority Avenger in the final pod, folks. This is not a joke.
I love it.
There is a priority Avenger in the final pod. And we're going to go talk to the winner in just a second. You can see the whole place is empty. All the tables and chairs are stacked up. Everybody went home. It's bedtime for Bonzo. We've got the winner right behind us with a big stack of cool-ass stuff. Looks like a bunch of new Capenna Commander decks. We got some
We got some cool stuff. So we are here with Moxfield and our grand prize, top 4, big #1 winner, Anthony. Congratulations, first of all.
Thank you. I'm honestly in shock. I mostly play like pre-releases and casual EDH with friends, so it feels good.
Honestly, like pre-releases that's your curve for doing this, right? Playing a sealed pool and a pre-release. Like, what did you play today? You played sealed, right?
I mean, it's sealed in Commander, so I played to my strengths, I guess. And it
Yep.
worked out.
Well, congratulations. We talked a little bit about your strategies. How was that game?
It ended up going really well. I managed to have kind of a snowballing board state where I had Imperious Perfect, so I could make more elves that just kept on making my commander bigger and just gumming up the board. I had Drain effects, so when creatures died, everyone would take damage. So no one wanted to even like have me chump with creatures. And then I had an All-Star. I forget what the card it's called. It's an ooze that makes oozes at my end step who have power and toughness equal to types of cards in my graveyard.
Were you worried at any point throughout that last game? Did you feel like, I saw early on the fellow playing Jetmir had like an explosive lead?
Yeah, definitely worried. My start was fine, but not explosive like some people who had 4/4 angels flying through the air with Jetmir, Vigilance. It was a hard one. But ours had just enough like removal and tricks that I felt okay even if I became the focus. And with just like politicking, we managed to kind of like shove some of the focus in other places as well, which was nice.
As far as your strategies, as far as going into this, is there anything that knowing about it now you would do differently?
Honestly, I don't think so. The only thing I would have done was planned where I was going for lunch, so I wasn't running around in the short period.
Yo, big faction. I was very, very lucky. I went down the stairs and across the courtyard, and I ate a big chimichanga for lunch, and it put me into suspend. Definitely took like 4 or 5 turns to come back from that one. But yeah, congratulations. It's absolutely a pleasure to see your rise throughout this, to see you take this pod. I know you played with one of the people I came up here with, Ian, and he was definitely like, oh, so close. So I'm really glad to see you take it, and I'm sure he'll be happy to see it as well. What do you got here? What are we looking at?
We have an incredible spread. They were far too generous with prizes, if anything. We have a whole horde of different booster packs, Modern Horizons, double features, Throne of Eldraine, Dungeons and Dragons. We got just an excellent spread.
We got all the cool stuff. It looks like a big stack. We got a whole bunch of Commander decks, all 5 families, right?
All 5 from New Capenna, each one, and then Secret Lair Ultimate Edition, Hidden Pathways, which they actually gave one of these to all of the top 4 finishers.
That's really, really generous. That's very cool to see. Well, I want to say again, congratulations on winning the Commander Sealed 2022 tournament. Congratulations from everybody, from myself. I'm speaking for everybody. Congratulations from everybody from Moxfield, and yeah, this was absolutely awesome to see.
Yeah, the only thing I can say is if you're watching, 100% come next year. This was credible, great people, great cause, good event.
That's the sentiment that I saw echoed over and over again is, yo, get your ass to Mars, like get up here, be in this event. It's an experience unlike any other, and hopefully it takes off. Hopefully we see more than one of these fire off a year, but even if we don't, if this is the only one, I think it's going to get a lot of coverage, a lot of heat, because this was an absolute blast. So, yeah, congratulations, and thank you again.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
My pleasure. All right, guys. We're at the bedtime hour right now. This is Alan with Moxfield signing off.
I want to say thank you to everybody who watched this video. If you liked it at all, please let me know in the comments what you want to see for the next one when I'm at Magic 30. Let me know. Thank you to our sponsors, Moxfield, for getting me out here in person to this event. Thank you to Just Games and Gunnar and Dean for putting on this amazing event, and to the judges who worked tirelessly, everybody who broke down those tables at the end of the day, and everybody who got a game in with me or even talked to me at all. Thank you guys so much. Thank you again to Moxfield, our sponsors, for letting me do this. I'll see you at the next one.
It is hot as balls out here.